back with more Once Upon a Time, and here we are, ladies and gents. When I started Once Upon a Time, I would get loads of comments about episode 7, I'd get loads of comments about episode 12, and all those loads of comments would be completely trumped by comments about episode 18. So yeah, this is the big one, apparently. So many of you were really excited for me to get to this episode, so I'm really excited to check it out and see what's going to go down. I mean, I'm pretty sure, based on your comments, it's a lot of backstory about Regina, and why she hates Snow White, etc, etc. So I'm excited to find out exactly what went down with that. And yeah, I'm just excited to carry on with the show. It's been just over a week, I think, since I watched the last episode, because I've had loads going on, because obviously if you only watch my Once Upon a Time stuff, you'll notice this is a different background because I'm back at uni. So yeah, very busy, but very, very excited to get back into this and check out this episode, because you guys have waited long enough for this reaction to come out. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
She's becoming an old maid. All the other girls her age are married. I had such high hopes.
Lady, perhaps this saddle
I'm done riding for the
She
day.
can fuck off.
I'm helping you.
She reminds me of Olenna from Game of
Don't you
Thrones.
walk away from me.
Oh!
Mother!
Oh my god!
Excellent.
Someone called Childline, Jesus. Oh, I hope she dies. I hope Regina kills you. You're a bitch. Well, that guy's dead.
The last thing she needs right now is words of encouragement from you.
What does she need?
A miracle.
Oh, well, that's the spirit.
But she thinks one's trajectory needs to keep moving up, and
I'm down.
Wow.
she believes that.
It's so weird seeing her like this.
Get over it. What can she do? True love is the most powerful magic of all. It can overcome anything.
Shh, someone's here.
Oh dear. Oh god, she's actually
It's okay, dear. You're safe.
saving people.
Regina.
Is that Snow White?
I'm Snow. Snow White.
Oh. That's good casting. That looks a lot like her.
Came by to drop these off.
Go away,
Might brighten the place
snake. Snakes everywhere. Jeez.
Excellent decision, Miss Blanchard.
How many people are going to make random appearances?
Shall we begin?
Oh, fuck. It's the evil king bastard.
About your affair, Mrs. Nolan, the deceased, came to your school.
I'm
to
stressed.
confront you, is that correct?
Yes, of course I wanted her gone. She was the only thing keeping us apart, so yeah, I wanted her gone. Is that what you want to hear?
Oh, honey, no.
This is Snow White's father.
Oh, it's all coming together.
No.
This is exciting.
You're quite lucky to have a mother who looks out for you. My dear Snow has many things, but a mother is not one of them. We lost her years ago.
I'm so sorry.
But careless.
Since then I have...
Wow, I mean, this is moving pretty
Will you
fast.
marry me, Regina?
Haven't even gone on a date. Calm the fuck
Yes.
down. Excuse me.
Daniel!
Oh dear.
Daniel!
This is a hot mess.
What is it? And if I am to marry you, let's do this properly.
Oh, he's so dead. That's what's gonna make her all evil. But it curse on you.
Snow!
Oh.
What are you doing? You said to get back on the horse and
Yeah, but not in the middle of the
go
night.
with him.
Snow, I can explain.
Oh dear.
Snow! Snow!
Snow's gonna blab, isn't she?
Snow! Wait! Snow! Snow!
Are you okay?
She doesn't even need a horse to fucking fall over, does she? Oh boy.
When you started this investigation, what was it about?
A missing person.
Then it became a murder. And then a cover-up. If you knew that then, maybe you would have approached things differently.
Makes a lot of sense.
It was my idea.
Who is this guy? I want to trust him, but I just don't yet.
I'm gonna guess you know exactly whose shovel it is.
I thought they'd thrown it out by now, so they'd notice it's broken. There's my son.
You needn't fear me. I'm only trying to help.
I fear you.
Perhaps you could be the flower girl at the wedding. I can already see how close you and Regina have become. She's going to make a fine mother for you. Why has she pulled away from me?
What do
Because
you
you're a
mean?
bitch.
I don't want us to lose each other.
She's playing like a fiddle.
If only I could.
She loves someone else. She made me promise not to tell.
Yeah, you've done a great job of
Or
keeping
she'll
it.
lose you.
You must tell me.
Can I help you, Sheriff Swan?
Where's what, Sheriff? That woman has destroyed the last life she is ever going to destroy.
I mean, I feel bad for Regina because of what happened to her, but she's still kind of a bitch. Let's not, you know, hide away from that.
That's exactly what a liar would say.
Defend yourself if it's true. God's sake, man. Oh, so frustrating.
Having a bad day.
It's about, I don't know what I ever did to you, but whatever it was, Regina. I'm sorry. I truly am.
She's punishing Mary Margaret
Not accepted.
Please.
for something Snow White did, and
I don't
I don't
deserve
know.
this. I did not kill Catherine.
I know.
maybe if she remembered who she was, she'd deserve it, but she doesn't. Oh, Regina!
So that you could end up the wife of a stable boy?
It's my life.
It's now or never.
You foolish girl.
Thank you, Mother.
Don't thank her. Punch in the face. No. Oh, it's inevitable, but oh. Ah!
Mother!
Oh.
No!
Oh, the symbolism, the symmetry, the angst.
Mother, why have you done this?
I've saved you, my love. You ruined everything.
Once she knew how much you love him. You have such a wonderful mother. She would do anything for your happiness.
Oh, Snow White. Oh no. You are so naive.
You were just trying to help me.
Oh, years and years of resentment
However, I'm
building
not
up.
marrying Daniel. This dress is for your father.
It's the supervillain origin story.
That steed with snow on it didn't go wild on its own. Did it?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Little puppet masters. That's where she gets it from.
I should have let her die on that horse.
Damn, Daniel. I have no idea how they're going to get out of
You
this.
told me you could fix this. I'm trying.
Who is it? Oh, hello.
Ruby!
Oh,
What's going on?
what the fuck is that? Shit. Oh, that's exciting. That was a really, really good episode. I really, really loved that a lot. It was nice to get loads of like answers. While also kind of keeping a few questions back for the last 4 episodes of the season. Man, the twists and turns. I don't really know where to start. Maybe we'll do like the storybook stuff first, because I think a big chunk of, you know, what we learned was in the land with magic. So I'm glad we're kind of, at least I think we're getting an idea of whether or not we should trust August. I feel like he is kind of one of the good ones. I think it was the fact that he was like manipulating Henry's storybook and stuff. I was like, oh, can we trust you? I'm hoping he's actually on Emma's side, but I'm so desperate to find out who he is. But I'm glad we're getting a few more, you know, he's getting a bit more a role to play in like the main story. So that's interesting. I'm very excited to find out more about him. And I'm glad Emma found out Sydney was a snake, and I hope she punches him in the face, because I hate him. And hopefully she'll kind of work out Mr. Gold can't really be trusted either, although I imagine it's Mr. Gold who's brought Catherine there. So maybe he's kind of backstabbed Regina yet again. We'll wait and see. That's what I love about Mr. Gold. You never really know whose side he's on. Well, he's on his own side constantly. But he's got, you know, loads of different kind of routes to go down in terms of what he benefits from different people. So he's kind of very changeable in that. And I always felt like his alliance with Regina was never going to last, because I'm sure it's inevitable he'll find out about Belle being locked up, and Regina knows about it. So that's, it's very interesting seeing all these different layered relationships. But I do love all the scenes with Regina and Mr. Gold when they're like obviously in the know about where they really come from, and I always enjoy that. So Catherine turning up obviously means Mary Margaret can't really be trialed for murder if Catherine's not dead. So sorry, I've got really bad sore throat. Try not to lose my voice. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next with that, and see Regina's face when Catherine turns up. Like, surprise, bitch! Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. If she doesn't say that exact line, wasted opportunity. Yeah, I'm very excited to see that story continue. I didn't think Catherine was dead, because we didn't see her die. So that's very exciting. But whose heart was it? Was it just a random one Regina picked? I don't know. But I'm hyped for that story to continue, because I can't wait to see the look on Regina's face. So yeah, that was kind of like the main stuff in Storybook we got, and I'm very excited for that. And I also loved Henry helping them out with their investigation, Emma and August. He hasn't been in it a lot really, Henry, has he, in the last few episodes. I assume he obviously still has like schoolwork and stuff in real life, the actor, so that's understandable. But I miss my child. I hope he has a bigger role to play in some episodes soon. So yeah, I loved all the stuff we got in Storybook. Very excited to see that story continue. And we've got a lot of plot advancement, which is great. And then I think a big chunk of the episode, and what people were really hyped for, I think, was for that backstory with the stable boy. You see, it's a very complicated thing, how Regina came to hate Snow White, and that whole backstory. Because I feel for her, I also don't. I feel bad for Snow White. I also don't. There's so many variables. If like a few things had been different, everything would have worked out fine. Daniel wouldn't have been killed. Loads of stuff like that. And if Cora was just a decent bloody mother, we wouldn't have had any issue. But there we are. Yeah, it's like the blurred lines kind of thing. I understand why Regina's doing all she's doing against Mary Margaret, but I can't forgive her for it because of what happened to her. Like, the whole tragedy of it I really liked, and almost the inevitability, because we've seen that she married the king, so we knew something bad was going to happen with Daniel. But all these terrible things she's done throughout the whole season so far, it's nice to have the reason why and have that backstory, and I do feel really bad that that happened to her, because she seemed like a genuinely lovely and kind person. And mainly due to her mother, she's kind of turned into this... Well, she's kind of becoming her mother, because she even, like, adopts magic eventually, doesn't she? So, interesting seeing the parallels between Cora and Regina, like the crushing of the heart and everything. Very interesting. Cora was a very interesting kind of villain for the episode, and I really enjoyed seeing her and seeing that dynamic with the family. And, you know, seeing the mother being the controlling one in the family as opposed to the father, which is kind of the stereotype. So I'm glad they kind of broke that. So yeah, because it seems like in Storybook those counterparts are so different from the Land of Magic counterparts, it does feel like she's punishing Mary Margaret for things Snow White has done, because Mary Margaret has no idea, you know, who she is and what she's done. So it feels kind of unjust in that way. But, you know, I can understand why Regina would still resent her, because Mary Margaret is very much the person who kind of ruined her life, if you will. You know, if Snow White had been older, or, you know, so many different variables, she never would have kind of told Cora the truth and then therefore got David killed. It was the fact that she was a little girl and she was naive. You can understand why she did it, why she didn't want Regina to lose her mother. But sometimes, just because they're your family doesn't mean you have to like them. Sometimes. And obviously Snow White still yet to even really learn that. And she lost her mother very young, so she didn't really get the chance to understand the complexities of relationships with your parents, I suppose. And it was in her naivety that she made a big mistake that kind of cost Regina dearly. So I can see why Regina hates Mary Margaret, or Snow White, whatever. But she's done some really cool things to many people, you know. Emma didn't kill Daniel or tell Cora, who then killed Daniel, you know, but she's still a bitch to her, and you know, she wanted to hurt Mary Margaret. I get that, but she's used, like, Catherine, and she's used Emma, and she's used David to do that as well, and I don't think we can really forgive her for that. But I do feel bad for her. I feel bad for... I can't really forgive Regina for everything she's done this season, because she's been a bitch. I feel bad for the woman Regina used to be, and I feel bad that she is the way she is now because of all of that. But I still think you can't really excuse her for everything she's done. I understand why she's doing it, I can't excuse her for it. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. It's a very complicated thing, because I can imagine some people watch that episode and completely forgive Regina and completely understand. But I can't. I see why she's doing it. But, you know, it's still kind of pretty evil, some of the things she's done. You know, some people, you don't like someone, you might spit in their coffee, or scrape their car with a key, which I wouldn't recommend doing anything bad to other people, really. But, you know, Regina went the whole hog and just framed her for murder. I mean, that's a bit extreme. But it is it says a lot about her love with Daniel, I think, and you can't deny that she loved Daniel because everything she's done has been in his name. I don't think Daniel would have wanted her to do all that in his name, which is kind of another reason why you can't really excuse the things Regina's done. It's a very complicated kind of thing, and I really love that this show has presented Regina's backstory in this way. Because everyone's going to interpret it differently. Some people will probably hate Snow White now the truth's come out. Some people might love Regina completely now, some might hate her even more. It's going to have a different effect on different people, this backstory, and I really, really like that. I find it very, very interesting. Regina is a very, very complex and layered character, and I cannot remember the actress who plays her, what her name is, and that annoys me. But I thought she did a brilliant job. The subtleties in her performance, like in terms of like differences between, you know, the Regina we saw in the flashbacks to Storybook Regina, very, very subtle and complex and layered, and I thought she did a brilliant job. I really did feel devastated for her when Daniel was killed. So yeah, I love that backstory we finally got. Makes a lot of sense. I can sympathise with Regina a lot, but I can't exactly forgive her. So yeah, very, very good episode. I really did enjoy this a lot. I loved the backstory. I loved the role Regina's mother kind of had in things, and I love how complex it's made Regina as a character. I love the ending with Catherine showing up out of the blue. Shit is going to hit the fan in these last 4 episodes. I'm very, very excited. This was a fantastic episode. Really did enjoy it a hell of a lot. Honestly, I feel like I could talk about this whole thing for hours, like the blurred lines, like between what Regina's doing and what she's done. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it justified? Do you blame Snow White? Do you not? Should Mary Margaret be punished for the crimes of a persona she doesn't even know she had once? Things like that. Very, very interesting, and I'm so hyped to see what's going to happen next with this story. We're really getting so close to the end of the season, and it's very, very exciting. But this is an excellent episode. I loved it, and yeah, I just can't wait for more. I can see why you guys hyped this up, because I'm going to kind of be going through all this in my head and changing my mind about what I think of Regina and what I think of Snow White, you know, again and again. Which I think is the sign of a very well put together episode and some very layered and complex characters. So yeah, this was excellent. I loved it. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. And yeah, 4 episodes left of the season. Very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to wrap all this up and then continue the show in season 2 onwards. But yeah, this was an awesome episode. I'm very glad it lived up to the hype. Thanks for watching.